It's already 11 o'clock. I'm going to take a shower. So I can feel fresh for tomorrow. So, Exodus continues. We have now moved into stage 2. So, with that being said, look at that. Someone showed up. Someone has showed up to hear that we have moved into stage 2 of the Exodus of California. I got reminded again tonight of one of the reasons why I can't wait to get out of here. Because on my drive home from work tonight, it is fucking like 8 o'clock, alright? It's like fucking, like pretty much it's fucking 8 o'clock. And I'm coming from Concord into Pittsburgh, and it's like fucking 15 miles per hour traffic on the freeway at 8 o'clock at night. I'm not going to miss that at all. Either way, tomorrow I'm putting in my 2-week notice at work. And we are moving forward with official paperwork for putting in an offer on a place in St. John, Arizona area. So, found us a property out in the boonies. Is going to be awesome. Now I get to learn the process of moving out of state. And by moving out of state, I mean actually moving out of state, not just not just visiting out of state or actually living out of state for a short amount of period, like when I was in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. No, this is going to be a permanent residence, and it's going to be a forever home. I'm hoping this offer sticks. Well, the offer's already been accepted. Verbally, the offer's been accepted and is being written up. So, we'll see what happens. What's up, beautiful?
I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the glass.
What glass?
Echo glass.
Oh. I thought you meant like the glasses. I was about to say we'll go out to Oats and pull. Test out our shotgun skills, but that glass is a little bit of a different story. I was just announcing that we are now moving on to stage 2 of the Exodus of California. I'm documenting this. That's why I'm doing a live. And then I got some record. And I'm going to do some more record when it's a little less likely to do live. But I'm documenting our Exodus of California. Not like super documentation, more like a diary, right? You guys are my personal fucking diary. Like, my diary is fucking YouTube videos. I'm not very fond of writing, although I do like to write. Does that make sense? Not being fond of writing, but liking to write. I like to tell stories. How about that? Writing is my least favorite way of doing it. So being able to just talk it is a hell of a lot better for me. If I could talk and write a book, I could probably write some badass books. Am I right?
Sure.
Especially if there's a lot of fucking in them.
Yeah, you got a great experience with that.
I was talking about my writing and verbiage when it comes to talking about that.
Your silver tongue? To get the
like
pussy?
That night I did it right here.
The silver tongue to get the pussy? Yeah.
I'm not talking about getting the pussy. I'm talking about elaborating on it. You know, you were all hot and bothered before you even knew what the hell happened.
Like I said, get the pussy.
You couldn't even bring up responses. I was like, what? Trying to feed here. You're like, she lifted her legs. Like, love you too. Anyway, yeah. So quit the job. It's a little sketchy because I know I've been told and I've been warned that you put in your 2 weeks. This company usually goes, okay, we put in its 2 weeks. Draw up his 2 checks. Here's your checks, bud. Sayonara. To me, okay. Bye-bye. See you on the flip side. But they did say that they do the whole... in this scenario, it would be a termination with eligibility for rehire. All right. I'll accept that. This one is the super dark one. You can't see shit through those. That one, see? That's the ones I could weld with. What'd you say? This lens is good for torching. So you guys can barely see shit out of that lens. Actually, it's right here. This one would be on this side of the eye. Franco McCoy. Congratulations. Have your eyes on some land art shit. I've got basically the offer put in and accepted on some land already. With the house on it. Well, under budget. Totally acceptable. 40 acres. 40 acres to fucking do Bob shit. 40 acres to act like an ass hat. Here's my little bottle opener. Heat it up real good and you burn it into someone's forehead. You've been dicked. Oh yeah, I forgot in the title of this, it does say nut scratch. Oh yeah. I'd hate to not deliver on that portion of it, you know. Oh yeah, there you go. So I think of your guidelines, YouTube. You're fucking scratching my nuts. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Franco McCoy, who are you? You look like someone I knew. I know a Franco, but a McCoy. Do I know the Franco McCoy in real life? Or are you just some kind of fucking subhuman cockroach species that somehow decided to roam this earth and found himself on my YouTube channels? And if that's the case, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I hear there's great therapy just inside of the areas where you're from. And they'd be happy to take care of you, especially when you tell them that you're a victim of watching the bop on the YouTubes. And they'll go, oh, okay, yeah, definitely, get this guy in. We've got ourselves another one of those bad kids. Tell Sherry to get out the heavy hitters. Franco McCoy, I'm looking for you on this YouTubes. I guess there's a lot of different Francos. Connor McCoy. It fucking sucks, bro. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck me and my guess all. Oh well. Found you by chance a couple months ago. Although I'm looking for an x-o-dus from this shithole state too. What shithole state are you in? Just curiosity. Are you a Californian? You stumbled across me a couple of months ago, eh? Maybe during one of my carnival feeds. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm quitting my job and moving on. Oh, yeah, we gotta offer in. See what happens. I want it. I want it bad. You're stuck in this shithole too, huh? Fuck. Bay Area by any chance? Or are you down in the Los Angeles area? Sonoma County. Sort of Bay Area. I know where Sonoma's at. All around here. Sonoma, Petaluma, Napa Valley, all that stuff. I'm out here in Oakley, So for you Sonomians, you come on down past, through Napa, Vallejo, you drop on down to the Carquinez Bridge, and you make yourself a eastward movement. Well, Highway 4 is going to be like right there. You're going to hit Highway 4 so you don't. I'm like East Bay, like Far Bay, East Bays, because there's Sassoon Bay right there, and then I'm on the Delta part, like a Delta rat, So I know where Sonoma County is. Yeah. I live in Cocoa County, and I work in Alameda County. Dude, it's fucking phenomenal leaving the state. Scary East Bay folk. They ain't scary out here. They're all a bunch of big sissies. Yeah, ultimately. I was born and raised out here my whole entire life. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So I can't wait to get out of this fucking state. Out of this motherfucker. Just fuck you, California. Be able to carry this thing around wherever the fuck I want. This would be like in my boot. Fuck yeah, well. I'm gonna keep this in my boot. Right there in my boot. Have my other pistol here. Have my and the other thing. Nosedive in the last 10 years. Especially with the laws. I'm like, stop cramming more laws down my throat. Fuck. More taxes? Fuck. A failed high-speed rail idea? Fuck. The fuck else you gonna fucking rip me apart for out here in this goddamn state? Oh, but we're the world's third largest economy. Yeah, and your economy fucking sucks. Yeah, we're California and we're broke, so we gotta figure out stuff. Dude, how are our roads so shitty? Especially up here in the Bay Area. I mean, how much? I've always thought about this. How much does it cost the state to fucking does it cost the state to run those bridges, right? We got like 6, 7 bridges right here in the Bay Area. They are pretty much like all $6 plus. So unless you're fast tracking that bitch with the carpool, you're paying $6 for a regular car. Now that's not including the double, triple, quad, and subsequent axles after that. So those guys are paying out the ass. And you see quite a few of those things fucking passing that bridge. So how much does it cost them to run that bridge versus how many millions of people cross that bridge on a daily. And then times that bridge by all the bridges in the fucking area. And it's like, how the fuck are you guys fucking broken our roads or shit? Like, fuck you. Oh, you become a California politician and suddenly you're like, well, set for life. No, Arizona. It's Arizona. I want my freedom of guns. And there's rumor that there may be a new addition to the Bob's family of these beautiful things when I get out to Arizona, and I can finally legally own one. There's just a rumor of it, of a certain firearm I might be picking up. It's just a rumor of what it might be, but the wife's kind of giving me an okay on this weapon that might be appearing in Bob's possession. Yeah, but I can't confirm nor deny the thought that I might be picking something fun up to shoot in Arizona on the 40 acres. I don't think I'm going to have a problem shooting across my acreage. So, yes, it is a necessity to acquire this firearm. Very much so. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, shit's gonna be a beaut. I mean, it'll be that once in a lifetime opportunity to have the funds available, be in the right spot. Bills are looking to be very minimal in the near future. And by very minimal, I mean it's going to be I'm going to need to just work to get food. Like that's about it. Just the necessities of living. Man. All right, look at this guy. You look like you have done mushrooms before. Good sore. Oh, good old trimmies, huh? Do I look like I've done mushrooms? I mean, I cannot confirm nor deny the presence of psilocybin in my system at any point in my life, past, present, or future. But what I can say is there's been lots of research done about psilocybins, and psilocybin seems to be one of the safest natural ways for particular human beings that decide to indulge in a life of experimentation and experiences to be one of the safest options, cited by the lackluster of emergency visits from those who've used and overdosed cases of those who have consumed psilocybin. Dude, that would be fucking phenomenal. David Boucher. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but so yeah, my 2-week notice is typed up and it is sitting there next to my tool bag, so that I can grab my tool bag in the morning and I can grab my 2-week notice, and I can go in tomorrow and march up the stairs and go, hey, I don't need that time off anymore. I'll just give you that. Yeah, I requested a time off in 2 weeks so that I can fly out to fly out to Colorado, meet up with my cousin Jason, and drive down in New Mexico and look at a handful of which I got to get a hold of that realtor and tell her that I ain't going out there no more. Get a hold of that other realtor and tell him, hey man, we going a different route, because there was another house that was like 75,000. It was for, I think that one was like 66 acres, but it was like here's the plot on the map, and then there was a railroad that literally ran, like the house in the pictures is right here. The railroad's like right across the street, like crazy. But it did have a Santa Fe rail car for like a storage spot on the house, and it's like, dude, that's fucking bad. Like, I wanted to buy it just for the rail car, because that's like, you're in New Mexico and you have a Santa Fe fucking rail car in your front yard. Like, I mean, it's just, to me, that sounded fucking phenomenal. But besides that, yeah, it was just the city, just on the other side of the train tracks was the city. I'm kind of like, dude, I'm gonna have people calling all the time for the shit I'm gonna be pulling in my fucking neighborhood. Like, there's probably some kind of ordinance type deal for me to be able to walk out on my front yard and shoot whatever the fuck guns I feel like. Especially the one I'm picking up once I get to my new state. Picking up this gun that I cannot tell you what it is, but it's going to be. It's speculated that this will appear in some future YouTube videos. So I'm basically going to be able to live what I started my YouTube channel like 5 years ago to do. Right? Everyone is leaving California, and I'm trying to find a house here. I can't believe I've been here since 1985. Yeah, I've been here since 1986, the day I was born. But I'm sick of it. So, fuck, I got a house. I don't have to move. Like, my mortgage here in the Bay Area, I live in Oakley. This area is blowing the fuck up right now. My mortgage here is under $1,200 a month. Like, if I wanted to, the job I make, the job I'm currently at, I'm averaging, when we are working full-fledged work, I'm averaging $1,400 take home a week. So I make my mortgage payment in a week, and then that leaves me with $3,600 to play around with, right? There's like 3 more weeks in a month. $1,400 a week. That's a wrong number. That'd be 30. That's like, no, not making that much, am I? Why the fuck am I so broke? I mean, I don't know. To me, it's just like, holy fuck, it's that ridiculous. Like, we bought the house in 2009. We moved into this house. We got the keys and started bringing our shit into this house. 2009, October 31st. So we've been here 10 years. We bought the house real cheap. I know. That's why I'm like, I really don't have to leave. I want to leave, because, I mean, we owe about $140,000. Yeah, because we owe about $140,000. We bought in 2009 for 100. It says on Zillow 180, but I remember we paid 170 because we put down 20 and financed 150,000. So think about it. In 10 years, paying your regular mortgage payment, you basically only pay down we only paid down our house by $10,000 in 10 years. because I guess the first half of paying off your mortgage, a lot of the times is straight to the interest payments, more or less, and then you start paying down the actual value of the house. But I'm in Oakley, and it's a booming economy over here. So the house that I bought for $170,000 in 2009 is now upwards of $420,000. So I've been to Oakland. I'd wanna. Yeah, no. So I mean, if I put the money into this house and fixed the roof, like put a new roof on it, fixed up the yard, remodeled a few things, I could probably walk away with close to $300,000 profit in this house. Just like the Raiders. Oh my God, tell me about it. The poor Raiders. But I'm gonna be a Raiders fan next year when they're in Vegas. Where I'm gonna be. How close is St. John's to Vegas? Let's check that out. Give me directions from St. John's, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas is 6 hours and 10 minutes from St. John's by car in light traffic. Here are your directions.
It's not too bad, huh? Six hour, 5 hours, 6 hour, 10 minutes with a little bit of a problem. So, 5 hour drive in here in Vegas. So, David, where are you from? With your Green Bay sign. I'm a Niner fan, anyways. But St. John's to my current location. How about that? Home. 13 hours and 41 minutes is our current time of travel to get to this property I'm buying. 880 miles. Anyways. Yeah, it's supposed to be a short video. I'm just saying that I'm moving on to step 2 and putting in my 2-week notice to work. But, right. No, actually, it is far enough though, because it's going into Arizona, and Arizona is the #1 gun-owning state in the United States. There is no state more friendly to gun owners than Arizona. In Arizona, they're like, fucking guns, we don't care. Just don't shoot anybody, okay? And don't rob anyone, and well, just don't be a menace with your guns, and you can have whatever guns and do whatever you want with them out here. So, to me, huge plus. And the super volcano, it's. Let's see. That's a good question. Directions from Yellowstone to St. John's, Arizona.
St. John's is 13 hours and 56 minutes from Yellowstone National Park by car in light traffic. Here are your directions.
It's actually just about the same distance that we are right here in the Bay Area, the East Bay, to St. John's, which is going to be the general area where I'm moving to in Arizona, which is the far east corner. Is the same distance to Yellowstone, 882 miles. That's funny. All right, how close am I? Give me directions to Yellowstone.
Yellowstone National Park is 14 hours and 13 minutes from your location by car in light traffic. Here are your directions.
So I'm actually moving a little closer to it. That's right. No one escapes a supervolcano. Maybe the rich who will fly to their moon bases will, though. Well, that's the thing. The supervolcano is not going to be a cataclysmic event like everybody thinks. It's not. 1,000 miles. It's you're going to be hurting. Outside of 1,000 miles, you're going to be hurting. Inside of 1,000 miles, well, put it this way: 500 miles around, it's there's nothing. It's dead. 1,000 miles is pretty fucked, and we'll be at 880. So, when we hear that thing's fucking erupting, which you'll know, it'll be, let's pack our fucking get the fuck out of here shit, and we're heading south fast. By that time, though, I anticipate I'll probably have some property purchased down there. No, it won't. No, it won't. It's a scare tactic. It is not going to blanket the earth in ash. And in fact, the supervolcano, we've had supervolcano eruptions as recent as the 1800s, and I think even sooner than that. Like, supervolcanoes erupt. When was the last time a caldera erupted?
Here's a summary from Daily Express. The volcano last erupted 2 million and 1.3 million years ago, meaning an eruption has taken place after a 600,000 to 700,000 year gap, sparking fears among some the volcano is due one anytime soon.
When was the last time a supervolcano went off in Earth?
According to Yellowstone National Park, the
I
last
don't
time
give
the
a
Yellowstone
fuck when
supervolcano
Yellowstone went.
erupted was 640,000 plus
Jesus,
years
fuck
ago.
you, fucking fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm like, there's other supervolcanoes in this Earth. Okay. Anyways. How bad would the supervolcano be if it erupted?
According to Business Insider, molten lava more than 1,000 degrees oozing from an eruption might be less of a concern than the ash. The eruption would likely cover the ground with as much as 4 inches of gray ash, which could be detrimental to crops growing in the Midwest.
Yeah. There you go. That's what Yellowstone would do if it blew up. Most of the United States is going to be fucked. I will be literally like right down here in the middle east side of Arizona. So all I'm going to do is go and I'll be fine. But projected, that's where it's bad. So like literally that red in the middle is initial kill zone. Then you have hot ash zone, which is that darker color, and the yellow color is just raining ash. And then like towards the end of that raining ash, yeah, you'll have some raining ash. It will not be big asteroid hits. Yeah, that's another question. But a common misconception is that if Yellowstone goes, then the whole world gets blanketed in ash and we're all fucking dead. So it's kind of like, So where we're at here, we're pretty safe, especially because in California and the Bay Area, we have a very strong, constant offshore sea breeze blowing. So the ash and stuff that'll try and come this way, a lot of the time it's gonna be pushed out into the mountains. The mountains are gonna be fucked in California. The Sierra Nevadas, they're gonna basically turn into Sierra wastelands. Ashland. It'll be phenomenal. But no, yeah, when a cataclysmic event like that happens, it's the meteor were fucked. then every world power sets off their A bombs, their our fuck bombs. Yeah, we're dead anyways. But either way, gentlemen, I want to take a shower so I look nice and snazzy. I want to make sure I put in my beard oils tonight, so that in the morning I can wake up, brush it out, put some more beard oils in there, real nice, and then so when I go into work tomorrow, because a lot of the times at this job, what I was told is someone puts in their 2 weeks and they will cut them their last two. Right then and there. They send someone over to Dublin, and that's where the main office is held, is in Dublin. That's where all the office people are. I'm in the shop department area, where all the mechanics and trucks and everything parks. Um, yeah, it's a big company I work for. They're multi-billion dollars. Actually, where's David from? What part of the Californias are you from, buddy? Are you like Northern California up near us? Or are you down south? Just curiosity. You can tell me North, Mid, or South Cal, or Bay Area, or, the greater LA. The outbreak epicenter is San Francisco with all their dookie in the streets. Yeah. Fucking San Francisco, eh? Yeah, San Francisco's a whole nother animal. That's my, like growing up, I thought that was the coolest city in the world, San Francisco. I'm in SoCal in between Corona and San Diego. Okay. I played around in them parts too, bud. Yep. Lived down in San Diego at MCRD for a time. That was a fun moment in my life. Badass fucking playing cards. Fuck yeah. Badass. I literally bought 2 decks. Because this deck is going to be my card deck for, not for playing, but I'm going to be like, there's going to be cards for like when I do my wasteland shit. I'm going to wasteland the Jokers and that Ace of Spades. Because the rest of them, they're just like regular ass playing cards. Although there's like an oriental kind of style about the face cards. But the other aces are just fucking regular ass aces. The back of the cards are pretty cool though. So I might still do shit like little messages with these, but these are gonna be like the epitome. They'll be like kind of almost like a call card sign, like when you see these, and then it'll be like this shit right here. That if something that's styled like you found something and it matches these designs in the wasteland, like there's a card accompanied with it like this, just to show it, it'll be like, now I know where that came from because I see that style of cards on this guy's shit. But yeah, I'm a Packers fan. Dude, lost to the fucking Baltimore Ravens. And the fucking Vikings couldn't do it they couldn't help us out. I was hoping the Vikings would help us out. Fuck that damn Seahawks team. That's all I gotta say. Packers ain't looking bad either. I fucking hated the Packers all my life as a kid because I used to watch you guys knock us out of the fucking playoffs all the time. The first football game I ever watched when I was a kid that I remember was the last Super Bowl in 1994 that the Niners won. I remember watching that game. That was the first real football game I watched from first to fucking final. As a Niner fan ever since then. Ever since then, I was a Niner fan. So, in fact, I actually remember Deion Sanders catching the ball and like running. He was running out of bounds type thing and like did some kind of crazy thing and ended up on top of one of the tables. And I thought that was fucking the coolest shit in the world. So I thought Deion Sanders was fucking, dude, that guy was fucking cool as shit. I think I got to watch him play maybe a season or two with the Niners, and then he was traded to Dallas. I was like, well, what the fuck? Okay, well, I still got Steve Young and Jerry Rice. I watched them play for a while. I watched the fucking Packers beat them all the time. Fuck! Fuck you, Favre! So these last couple of years where we've actually had a few. Yes, I have nudie cards too. Can't show those on the YouTubes though, right? That'd be a bad deal. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta work in the morning. I don't know if it'll be a full day of work, but I got work in the morning, so. Good night. Godspeed. Thank you very much. Thank you, Franco. Thank you, David. Guys, stick around. If you guys make content, I'd really like to see it. I tried to look your name up, Franco. I couldn't find your fucking channel, man. Fuck. Leave a comment on something, not a chat, live chat. Put a comment on a couple of my videos. So then I could be like, oh, there's your channel. Oh, you do content. Oh, cool. What's up? If not, you know where to find me on the YouTubes. Even some fan page that I created in a group on Facebook, I think. I don't know. I'm also a wicked clown on certain things. Like Instagram is AWIKDCLOWN. I'm not even fucking typing, you goddamn fucking weirdo. KDCLOWN. There you go. Spelled like that. A wicked clown. I get made fun of a lot. They're like, hey, awkward clown. Because my name on the Microsoft Live. I made it that way so that when I was playing Call of Duty and I killed someone, it was like, a wicked clown killed you. And I didn't want to spell it all out. So I was like, fuck it. AWIKD. That looks like wicked. If you really look at it, it's a wicked clown. Pow! Anyways. I fucking plugged my social media bullshit. I think it's been a long time since I've done anything like that. I remember first getting everything. It was like, oh, I put the links here. Fucking, go check out my Instagram shit. Give it a like. Go to my Facebook. Give me some likes. Give me some thumbs ups. Give me some like share this video if you like it. Tell your friends about me, bro. Like, yo, I'm on here. I want to be like one of the guys in the community. Like, fuck yeah, we're fucking asshats around here, bro. Yeah. And then, like, after a year or so, it was kind of like, but whatever. I like to tend to think that my shit's just genuine. You need a VR with Firewall 0 hour. It's like Call of Duty in VR. Super dope. Huh. Sounds interesting. Well, in the compound, I might just have to pick one of those up. Just so happens, selling a home in the Bay Area, you kind of come up a little bit. So I'm buying a property. It's gonna be like $65,000, and I'm paying cash, and it's gonna have land, and I'm gonna have money to make some improvements on that land, and some time to get those improvements rolling, and then in the meantime, in between, I'm gonna be look for a job. Jobs. No, PS VR means like PlayStation VR, I assume. There's a lot of VR stuff, but I mean, yeah, I might fuck with it, but I'm more of a. I'm gonna be outside, pounding steel with a hammer in my forge, or turning wrenches on trucks, or cars, or shooting guns, or blowing things up kind of guy. So it's That's a possibility. I mean, I might do a VR if they have a VR for the Xbox shit, but heaven is in my heart. I've been thinking about, and I might just get that one that's like the Star Wars one. Because I see it Best Buy all the time. It's like an Oculus type thing. You have a lightsaber, and you actually do like Star Wars shit. Like you can even play the little fucking creature game. Like, like yeah, that one looks fucking badass. I might buy that one. But either way, this is me, and in very short few seconds, I'm clicking that button right there. Bye bye. I've got a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow is literally stepping into the second stage of the exodus of California. Yeah. So